gentlemen, I just thought I'd do a kit review. The Sherman actually arrived today, which was good news. It was second hand off eBay, and I paid £12 for it. I bid for it and I won it for £12. I thought it was a bargain. So we'll have a look at it. It's just the Italeri M4-A1 Sherman, and the kit number is number 225, 135 scale. I'm not too keen on the artwork, but that's not too bad. On the one side we just have a bit of gumph on the Sherman, English, obviously Italian, German, French, Dutch and Spanish by the looks of it. And on the other side we have a couple of pictures of the finished article, which doesn't look too bad. I would say it's a bog standard kit. I wouldn't have thought it'd be anything difficult on it. So let's have a look what's in the box. The sprues are already, I've taken out the plastic, so there's no rustling of plastic. So we have the instructions. We have 1, 2, 3 sprues, the main hull. Oh, I've got a couple of, it's my fault, a couple of loose ones, and the tracks, which look pretty, and the decal sheet. Well, that's a metal barrel, that's my own, but it's not the correct one. And I've had these for a long time, these value gear, you know, to sandbags and things for the front of the Sherman, so I probably will use one of those. Right, so let's go through the kit. Let's go through the instruction sheets first. Right, it's a basic instruction sheet, it's pamphlet. Fairly nicely laid out. Drawings are nice and clear. As we start off with the running gear and the bogies. Yeah, fairly straightforward. It tells you what's, you know, if there's anything different, it tells you in Italian, English, German and Dutch, I would think, again. But it's all fairly straightforward. Can't see any difficulties in any of it. Well, there shouldn't be. Right, and I've only got 10 steps, that's including one figure. I don't know what he's doing with his fingers, but we'll see. Nothing too drastic. And we've got, on the back we have for 3 versions. We have the 5th Corps 741st Tank Battalion, Company A, D-Day Normandy. And then we have the 10th Army Division, 11th Tank Battalion, Company B, Ardennes, and then we have the US Marine Corps Pacific 1944. I think I shall be doing probably the D-Day Normandy 1944 one, I would think. Well, there's not much difference really between that and the Ardennes one. So we shall see as we go along. But I think it's definitely one of those two. It won't be the Pacific one. So that's the instruction sheet. Very straightforward. Nothing overtaxing on that. Right. Let's just. So I've showed you the. We'll do the tracks since it's first thing on the top of the box. Tracks, you know, they don't seem too bad. Quite nicely detailed for tracks. Very chunky. Very, you know, by the looks of things, they should go together, he says. Relatively straightforward. There we go. It's a nice tight fit actually. Yep, they look okay to me. I'll be using them, and the injector pin marks are on the inside. 2 in each, 1 each side, so that'll have to be filed out. Shouldn't be too bad. Should be able to get them out quite easily. Yeah, we'll get them out, no problem at all. As you can see, the make them out. Let me just put the light there if you can we see them? Just on the insides, there's two, one each side of the track, but we'll get them out, that's not a problem. I've seen worse, a lot worse. Right, the first sprue we have here, sorry, and the decals, they're quite thin, you know, not too bad. Really can't really see anything really because they're white on white. You can just see them there, you know, for there should be the American stars and a couple of names for the tanks as the Yanks did. That's about it really on there. So I can really say about the decals. Right, let's start off with the sprues. So obviously this has come off here, this is the main hull. It's got quite a little bit of detail on the bottom, you know, a couple of escape hatches and the suspension. Quite nice. Nothing else really else on it. No, fairly basic. Well, plastic's quite nice. It's not bad at all. I can't go and look for paying £12 for it anyhow, for what it is. So I'll put that there. Right, let's have a look at the sprues. Quite nicely detailed actually. Even the wheels are very, yeah, quite nice. Yeah, I have to say they're quite nice then. Quite nicely, but quite surprised. There's no flash. And what injector pin marks there is, they're on the reverse, so you won't see them. I do like the wheels. The wheels are quite nice. I like the all I've done. It's just a shame they haven't got the them separate with the rubber had to go on the top. That's not a problem. Bogies are nicely detailed. Suspension's nicely detailed. So it'll be all hidden with the injector pin marks. Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Right, the main hull. This is the main with the main hull. Yes, that's the front. We've seen that piece that goes on there. Well, the main hull is quite nice, smooth. Not a great deal of detail. That's quite nice. That's quite fine. The engine grill. That's quite nicely moulded. Feel the caps there, okay. So the front head will be hidden in here when I do the sandbags on the front, so I won't really see any of that really. That's one of the side skirts is about to come off, and they're quite nicely detailed with a few little raised rivets along the sides. You see them on top of that. Oh, it's come off now completely, so I'll show you. You can see the rivets. They're quite nice. Quite nice. Let's bring this up off my head. You can see better then, can't we? Okay, so yeah, it'll be fine. The rest of the stuff on here, yeah. I'll finish up doing my own tow rope. There's the Pioneer tools, headlights. There's the rear of the tank. There's a couple of tarps. There's a it's like a Thompson, yeah, Thompson machine gun, fuel cans. Machine gun is not particularly clever. Yeah, it's okay. I've seen worse, seen better. Yeah. Guards. Bit of a tarp. I can probably make my own. They look a bit rough and ready, as they say. But I say I can't grumble. I paid £12 for it, so I didn't expect a miracle. But I'm sure it'll build up into a nice little kit. I say I've never built a Sherman, so this will be my first one. And then we have the last sprue, which is the turret. There again, there's no casting, it's very smooth. Not much detail, apart, even the commander's cupola, there's not much detail. That's a bit disappointing, that part, but I'm sure we'll make something out of it. And there's the other cal, the 50 cal. That's a bit better than the 30 cal. Don't know why they can't do that with the 30 cal and the 50 cal, totally different. It's a lot better. Can see it. Oh. Let's bring the light away and let's bring the light away. We'll see. Let's see if we can see any better now. If I can see the bloody thing. Not focusing. That's a bit better than the 30 cal. Still, there's no end. I have to drill a little hole in the end if I possibly can. The hatches and the main gun assets here. Let's give you the breech as well on this 2-part gun. Slightly warped, but very thin, but we'll see what we can make of it. Yeah. Obviously this is part of the interior, we mantle it. One figure. Not badly detailed actually, considering the edge of the kit. Still don't know what he's doing with his fingers like, but they're not too bad. They're not too bad. I'm just trying to find the date of the, there's nothing on the sprues at all. Nothing on the knot sprue anyhow. Let's have a look on the box, see if there's any date on the box front. I'll just pop that back into there a second, let's see if there's anything on the date wise. No, it says 2008, so it's quite an old kit. It's it's 9 years old, so things have progressed since this kit was produced, but I'm sure we'll build it into a nice little kit. Yeah, a few alterations and things. I'm sure I'll be able to do something with it. Right, I think that's about it. Although, I was saying before, when I did my other update this earlier today, that I was going to try and make another tree with the stuff that the wife found when she was on her travels. And I sort of made something. It's not too bad. It's just all the little leaves that she brought back, like a little spruce type thing. So I've just stuck them. I made the base like I usually do for the other ones with the coconut husk, and I did the same, glued them and brought them up, and then just gone individually, started at the bottom and worked my way up with these leaves. Hopefully they'll stay this colour. I've sprayed them with, that's what the white is, PVA glue and water, so hopefully that'll firm up, and then I can maybe just give them a light coating of paint, light dusting of some greens, just to keep the colour. And there's another one that I'm just going to make out of the gutter guard. That's just the base ready to be sprayed. Yeah, it's not too bad. I thought we'd give it a go and see what happens. Seems to be okay. Not the nicest shaped tree I've ever made, but it's a tree and they aren't all uniform. We'll just want to see what it dries like. So I think that's about it for this update. Oh, I better put that the way right round. Nothing else to say or to be done. So this is Greg signing off. I hope you've enjoyed the little short kit review. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. So this is Greg signing off.